Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. And 2024 is going to be one of our most entertaining years. We have the presidential election. We have the drums are beating. We have the emerging markets going to be flipping the switch on the fourth industrial revolution. Now, we had the Fed signal rate cuts, but remember, guys, they haven't cut rates yet. So like I told you, I definitely see a big pullback in the first quarter. Then the master magician set up a distraction so the Fed can cut rates, and then we move up. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leverage to technology, and I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust. And we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting it more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a Treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto flat. And today is the day we've been waiting on. We have Jerome in the house, and if you look at yield rates, guys, they're pushing them on down. Even though the stock market is not reflecting it, yield rates are being pushed down for Jerome's speech. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then, guys, we have the dollar down. We have volume in crypto flat. We have Tether USDC. And we have Circle will launch USDC on the Celo network. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at $577 billion. And again, guys, we have Jerome in the house. And we know the bond market is going to start acting crazy after every word he says. We know this is all algorithms. And he's going to stick to that 2% inflation target. And they're going to be data dependent. And he's definitely not going to say again that they're going to be cutting rates like he did last quarter. And we have JP Morgan, of course, Jamie Dimon, has said that he's optimistic about the Fed rate cuts. He doesn't think they're going to happen the way the bond market is saying. And we know for a fact we're going to get rate cuts just because it's an election year. But it's not going to be as many. The reason why, guys, because we're in a fragmented world. They have to destroy this whole economy in order for the machines to take over. And make sure you watch the video I did last night if you don't believe me. And of course, guys, they have to have the distraction when the Fed Jerome Powell is speaking. We have 5 tech CEOs under fire in Congress again over child safety. Guys, it's been 20 years. I mean, you had a whole generation with social media programming these kids for the future. And the only reason why they want to put in regulation now, because we know the metaverse is right around the corner. But the mainstream media is going to be speaking about big tech and the CEOs instead of Fed Jerome Powell, who's controlling your whole life. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then, of course, guys, we have the spot Bitcoin ETFs. We have Grayscale, BlackRock, Fidelity. All are down, but we have BlackRock and Fidelity daily trading volume picking up. But getting over into a little crypto news. And of course, guys, we have these real use cases. We have Web3 payments firm Transak joins Visa Direct to streamline crypto to fiat conversions. Over 145 countries to easily convert crypto into local currencies. Also, we know, guys, that's the reason why XRP and XLM are going to be so important. And then also freeing up liquidity. Now we have Zeta Chain to go live on mainnet within days, aiming to unite Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other chains. Also, we have stellar target date February 20th for the Protocol 20 upgrade, including Sorbent Smart Contracts project. Now we have the social media CEO speaking in front of Congress, and we know social media is about to change. Now we have Social Network launching its testnet, first ever decentralized Bitcoin layer 2 staking protocol with native yield. And then also the protocol aims to address congestion and high fees on the Bitcoin network by incorporating the Nostr decentralized social network protocol. Now we have Ethereum's Dakun upgrade goes live on second testnet. And Ethereum is going to change how the globe lives their life forever. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Bitpanda Crypto Exchange to withdraw from the Netherlands. And then lastly, guys, we have the SEC plans to dismiss case against Debtbox after it admits inaccurate statements were made. And instead of bringing regulation, the SEC is bringing lawsuits to kick the regulation can down the road so the casino could stay open. But remember, this year, that's going to be ending. And then in 2025, we're going to be flipping that switch. But the emerging markets flipped that switch this year. And you're witnessing the fall of America to Babylon along with the United States World Reserve currency and the rise of China, the dragon with that digital yuan backed by that digital SDR. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Team save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Team save New York from COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Drama Team goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.